Hands all on my neck like I'm your Barbie, but I'm Cleopatra. He's swerving on one-on-one from what he's sipping on. He said he don't drink and drive, but baby, that don't matter.
Hey y'all, so I start off with my primer, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and now I'm setting that with my Maybelline Loose Leaf Powder in Deep. Now I'm going in with my eyebrows with that brown color. I start off in the middle of my brows and then work my way forward. That's the technique I learned from Ella Ree, and it's not giving me so much of the boxy shape eyebrows. As you can see, I'm still blending for my life. Now I'm going in with my concealer, which is MAC NC45. I'm going under my brows and cleaning that up and bringing that down to give it a little bit more effect. And I'm doing the same thing with my other eyebrow, taking my finger and buffing it out. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. primer and buffing it out with my finger. I'm taking my Sephora brush and my Black Radiance powder in Ebony, and I'm using that brown to use as a transition powder. It's a very pretty brown. I love using this transition color. Now I'm going in with my ColourPop color, which is in Brady, and taking another brush, a more tapered brush, and going right on top of that transition color to soften it up a little bit. And I'm just blending for my life. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and that's in Cypress Umber. And I am taking that on the outer V of my eye and blending that up into my crease, but not all the way in. And I'm taking a fluffy brush with no product on it and just blending it out for my life, as you can see with my left eye, just blending, blending, and blending. And doing the same thing with my other eye, feeling myself a little bit. Now I'm going back in with that same concealer, and on the concealer brush, I'm carving out a half cut crease and dancing a little bit. Doing the same thing with my other eye, just carving out a half cut crease and patting that out to buff it out a little bit. Now I'm brushing my eyebrows to clean them up. And now I'm going in with the color Fluffy by ColourPop and putting that onto where I carved out that concealer. And I'm taking that same fluffy brush with no product and just blending that into that so there wouldn't be any harsh lines. I'm taking my mascara, which is Maybelline's Great Lash, and just bring up my lashes a little bit. No eyeliner at this point. I'm taking my Rihanna foundation, which is in 420, shaking it up as you saw, and put it all over my face. I take my Morphe blending beauty blender, excuse me, and buffing it out all over my face. And taking it down to my neck. As you saw, I rolled my eyes because my concealer wasn't working, but I'm taking that same concealer that I used before and taking it under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, onto my chin, and on top of my forehead. Taking that same damp beauty blender and buffing that out. I take the sides of the beauty blender to lessen up the lines, and up and down my nose and forehead, and going on to my other eye. My camera stopped, so I had to jump back in. I set my concealer, though, with my MAC NW43, and now I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup and beating that into where I set my concealer. And taking it down my nose, on my forehead, and eventually on my chin. Well, under my nose and now my chin. I'm carving out under my ear and to make my jawline a little bit more sharp. I'm taking my Morphe 439 brush, I want to say that is, and buffing that all the way out. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in that really light, pretty color, and contouring. Contouring my nose just a little bit, not too harsh. Now I'm going in with a really sharp contour brush and just kind of blending that into the concealer almost. And on top of my forehead. Then I take that down my nose a little bit. Then I take my Real Techniques brush and buff that out to soften up the contour. Now I go back in with that Sacha Buttercups because I feel like I didn't have a sharp enough contour, and put that on and dust that out. Now I'm going in with my MAC liner, take some Vaseline and put it on my lips. And then I go in with my NYX Liquid Suede lip gloss, and that's in Soft Spoken. Try that out a little bit. And then I go in with my NYX lipstick, which is in Sable, to give like a nice nude looking color. Then I go in with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Setting Spray. Love this spray, you guys. It's really good. Now I go in with my highlighter, which is in Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. Take that on the high points of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, and in the middle of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. Then I take another brush to soften up the highlighter. I put my lashes on off camera, but I wanted to show y'all my lashes. Then I go in with a taper brush and go back in with that Brady color and go under my eyes. I didn't put eyeliner on my eyes because I don't care for eyeliner. I take that same mascara and run it down my lower lashes, and I am done.
And he drunk on me.